The last shift. He always cared about what people thought. Too much. Every word, every glance, every whisper. He felt watched, judged, measured. Then, one day, he discovered his gift. He could shift. Any animal, any form. A bird. He soared over rooftops, feeling free. But no one looked twice. A dog. He wagged his tail, waiting for affection. But no one reached out. A horse. Strong, powerful. But still, not enough. He watched how people adored animals. How they stopped to admire a swan, but ignored a pigeon. How they petted golden retrievers but barely glanced at mutts. He realized something. It wasn't enough to be different. He had to be rare. Then, one day, he found it. An old book. A majestic butterfly. One of a kind. The rarest in existence, not seen in over 150 years. People would notice that. People would love that. But to become a butterfly, first he had to be a caterpillar. So he shifted. The moment he changed, he felt small, vulnerable. He wriggled along a leaf, feeling the rough texture beneath him. His legs, tiny and weak, barely gripped the surface. Just a little longer, he thought, inching toward a branch. Soon, I'll be perfect. He felt the sun on his back, the wind in the trees. He imagined the moment, the way people would gasp when they saw him, how they would stop in the street, pointing, admiring. He would be loved. Just a little longer. And then, a shadow, a rush of wind. The branch shakes violently. Something grabs him. Claws pierce his body. A beak clamps down. Sharp. Crushing. He tries to scream, but he has no voice. The sky spins. He's lifted. Carried. Weightless. Panic surges through him. Number, this isn't right. He flails, his tiny legs kicking against nothing. The beak opens. He falls, not to the ground, into darkness. The bird's throat is tight, warm, wet. He tries to move, but the muscles around him squeeze. Tighter, tighter. His body crushes inward. Acid burns his skin. He shifts, tries to become something else. A dog, a bird, anything. Nothing happens. His gift doesn't work anymore. He's a worm. He will die a worm. Pain. Tearing. And then nothing. The world moves on, and no one ever knew what he was meant to be.